Joey Diaz, come on down. Joey Diaz, everybody. Do we have any video or pictures of him that we could accompany this big bustola with?
How about this picture someone posted in the BBG saying, is this Joey Diaz's daughter?
Joey Diaz in the hot seat once more with one of his a topic that he really doesn't want to go near. It's actually funny how this all played out because it involves another comic who you would think you would know better. Maybe let's not get Joey Diaz in trouble here. But you did, and it's a good one. For those who don't know, Joey Diaz has threatened Jules and I's lives personally countless times. Countless times. He said some very wild stuff.
This week in the comments, I believe.
In the comments, somebody was messing with Joey Diaz in the comments, and he said, "We know who you are. We know who you are. We're coming to find you. It's just a matter of time." And he said this to two different guys who left nasty comments to him. This is what he says. It's just a matter of time. We're going to find out who you are. We're coming. Okay. Ooh. This is really happening. Joey Diaz. Search Joey Diaz Redbar on YouTube. Many different eras of videos to watch. Lots of different, times where we have been physically threatened. Extinction by Joey Diaz. And so it's great. He hates when we pick on him. He hates these videos to high heaven. Let's do that first thing. What was the Facebook picture of him? Were these the comments? Oh, God, what was this? Can anyone help us out? What is this? This was sent in our Facebook group. And people are saying that's Joey Diaz's sister. That can't be. That's got to be a Photoshop, right, Jewel? That really can't be Joey Diaz's sister. Very funny, though. But do we have any Joey Diaz, video or...
Not really.
Pictures? Give me a video.
Yeah,
I just want him back there on my screen. I'm sure we were just watching something with him that was funny. Oh, yeah, that was with Brian Callen. Have we seen any of the stuff that he had with the Band-Aid on his chin? He did some crazy rant. I just saw a video that was so wild. Maybe somebody could help us here. It was a clip of Joey Diaz, rattling off the craziest things. And he had, a Band-Aid on his... If anyone knows what video I'm talking about, send that in. We'll play that in the background here. Or to accompany this new news, this great new news. Joey Diaz fans sexually assault Kim Congdon. You look good, girl. You look good, girl. Remember that? Do I have that on my computer? Let's see if I could find that. You look good, girl. Kim Congdon was doing a Instagram story. Oh, I do have it. Wait, it's music? How could it be music? Let's hear this. You look good, girl. Don't warn me again. Let's hear it. You look good, girl. Where'd he go? Okay, it disappeared. This is wild. Yeah, Kim Congdon used to do these little... Let's see if it works now. You look good, girl. Why aren't I hearing it? You look good, girl. Kim Congdon.
Okay, I want people to be stoned science. You know what that means? Kim Congdon.
Oh my gosh.
Sarah Weinshank, they're laying naked at your feet.
We hear.
Because you're so stoned. Licking up every
there was a video
of what comes out
on YouTube.
So fucking delicious.
The
it's called You Look Good, Girl.
Licking up
You want it?
Pretty good.
all your droppings, your waist,
That's what I want.
your scrim,
Kim Congdon.
your guavo. They're licking it up, and you're enjoying
Try it. Ooh, that's really good.
their nourishment.
Yes! I want that sugar, baby.
See, I'm gonna puke again. You lost me on guavo.
No.
Fuck, man. This is Stone Science
That's right. It's a farty.
with Sarah Weinshank, Mike David, Kim Congdon, and...
What flavor?
Guavo.
I'm gonna eat it.
Kim Congdon sexually assaulted at Joey Diaz comedy show. This is true. Joey Diaz, of course, was the headliner, had his whole audience come out. Kim Congdon opens, and she shares her story with Deadline about the sexual assault that took place by one of Joey Diaz's fans.
They're following his lead.
They're
heard
following.
his thing about...
He says stuff like this all the time. You gotta grab a bitch. You gotta grab her by the boompa loompas. You grab that bitch. He said stuff like that.
They heard about what he
Deadline! Sorry, I'm trying to get deadlines at 10. Deadline! You got to hear about how this was Joey Diaz. You got to see all the other clips. not that I, have any concern or want to get Joey canceled. This scares him. This is like really scary for Joey. Joey don't know. Deadline could find some comments Joey made.
I want him
put
canceled.
this together with
up.
him. Put a couple things together, and all of a sudden Joey Diaz could be the main star of the Me Too movement for the next month. He don't know. He's watching Try Guys go down for a kiss. Imagine Joey Diaz going, the Try Guy went down for a kiss. I better get out of town. We better get the fuck out of town now. They did bad. Did fucking bad. I know what I gotta get out of Boulder. Let's scare him. Joey, Deadline knows about the sexual assault that took place at your club. Mike David from Redbar is in talks with Deadline, showing him all this stuff that he found about you. Wow, it doesn't look good. Big articles, big documentaries, mainstream coverage.
And Mike is under police protection
yes,
while the
also,
article is being written, so don't even try anything.
Mike is under police protection. There's like a whole unit.
He's got a convoy.
The whole police station is up at a hotel with this Mike right now.
So don't get any
I even
ideas.
got the police chief giving me coffee while I'm sitting at the edge of a bed. That's how Inuit they are with me. I got the whole city is in this hotel. We've took over the whole floor. They're like, Mike, is this it? Is that him? Thanks, Mike. They're all black, too. So, look at this. Comedian Kim Congdon says she was sexually assaulted by a fan at a New York show on Saturday night. And this is the part where I can't believe Kim would do this to Coco. Right? Why would she say it was his show? And that comes up here, right?
Maybe she wants revenge. He caused
It's
this.
really weird. So let's read what Kim wrote. If you saw me kick a guy's ass after the show last night, I am sorry. Now, she's a big attention seeker, and she's always trying to get money and clicks and fame. Like, every week she's like, I might start an OnlyFans for just my feet. Would you? And it's like, you're always testing the water. You probably do have an OnlyFans. You're taking money from many men. I know that. I mean, I know, well, I've heard many stories that you shit online all day collecting 500 here, 800 here. Guys are writing you going, are you late? And they're doing it out of their kindness of their own heart, right? Just like this video we're going to watch in a second of what people can do out of their kindness of their hearts. They're not, but she's taking the money. So who's the bad guy when you're taking the money?
That doesn't mean we don't believe her story.
Of course not. We believe it all. We believe every story about our enemy ever told. And this story is no different. But, you got to keep in mind, Kim is constantly trying to get into the papers. She's always in need of money. She's always talking about how she's out of cash. And if she'll say things like, if I could, get $70, I could finally get over into this. No. So, and it's constant. And, she's trash. Complete trash. She should have never been picked up in this. The whole reason she's in comedy now is because Brian Redban and those guys at the Comedy Store just wanted a couple hoochies to hang out around. So they just, they're basically comedy groupies turned hoochies that now have careers because the guys needed a couple of hoochies around.
Well, I think her credits include Impractical Jokers, Stone Science, Broad Topics, and This Bitch podcast.
Yeah, that's all online, by the way. Okay? You should see what my credits include. Redbar. Pretty big. So, if you saw me kick a guy's ass after the show last night, I'm sorry. Wrote comedian Kim Congdon on Twitter this weekend. I talk in the voice that the news anchors sound like when you're suffering from a panic attack. Watch this. Comedian Kim Congdon wrote on Twitter this weekend, he sexually assaulted me right after my set and bragged about it in his own way, running out. Imagine if all the news sounded like that. Ooh, brother, hide. I won't do it like that. Some people, that's triggering to schizos, what I just did. A bunch of schizos. It's fucking happening. We should do that. Try to tease the schizos throughout the show by putting on sounds that sound like they're dementors. All right. I'll start over. Comedian Congdon on Twitter this weekend. He sexually assaulted me after my set and bragged about it on his way out, ruining an otherwise perfect night for me. Congdon, whose credits include Impractical Jokers, Stone Science, Broad Topics, on YouTube, as well as her Bitch podcast, This Bitch podcast and her appearance on big name podcasts such as The Joe Rogan Experience and The Kill Tony Experience.
Wow, Kill Tony is a big name podcast. Congrats.
Ooh, #1 live comedy podcast in the world, Jules.
Good for them.
Let's see.
Was opening for Joey Diaz.
She was opening for Joey Diaz at the Sony Hall in New York when she told Deadline Tonight how the incident took place. I had left my phone on a tripod near the sound booth. Wow. That's incredible. Just balanced on top of like a tripod folded up.
Was it like a gorilla pod or was it like a full size?
If you're screwing anything into a tripod before your show, you have not made it. Let's see. I left my phone on a tripod near the sound booth and went to get it. After her set, Congdon said, that took her through the crowd. This writing is terrible.
When I was trying to read this last night, I could barely read it.
Talk about a dead line. Yeah. That line is deceased.
This professional writer wrote, that took her through the crowd.
Yeah,
as a full
that
sentence.
took her through the crowd. The guy must have been walking back from the bathroom or something. While she did not originally describe the incident in detail, after a number of doubting replies from trolls on Twitter, Congdon made herself very clear. I can't believe I have to say this, she wrote, but I would not tweet or make a fuss about someone grazing me by accident. I'm not out to accuse anyone. This man poked me in my vagina twice, essentially trying to finger me through leggings when I walk by with my back to him.
Now that to me sounds like an extremely Joey Diaz fan thing to do.
Joey Diaz, I believe there's footage of Joey Diaz telling his fans that you should poke these girls.
Two-finger poke through the pants?
Find it. Please help me find this.
Guaranteed.
I guarantee we could find Joey Diaz going, you gotta give it the two-finger poke, a two-finger blah, 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 blah. The San Fernando poke. Something like that, right? He's got, I'm sure he's described this before. I'm not even kidding. Let's see. When it happened, I was already walking the other way. When I turned around, he literally pretended like he was blind. That's funny. Who is that? Not me. That's fucking cool. He pokes you in the vagina and then just pretends, oh, no, not me. I can't see. I do that too. All the time. Any stranger comes up to me and shit, I'll throw on the glasses. Oh, I am blind. I am so sorry. I cannot answer a question.
He pulled out the full stick.
Yeah. Yeah. We should do that because you know what? Where is that little guy? That little guy is so handy. We got to do that. Get tape of me doing that. That'll be hysterical. I have a little pull-out wand. Yeah, here. So watch this. I'm walking down the street, just minding my own business.
You're in the dispensary, guys.
I'm in the dispensary.
These are
just
the
minding my own
regulations.
business, right? Check it out. I'm just minding my own business, listening to my Walkman. Right? So come up to me and ask me a question.
These are the regulations.
No. Ask me a question. Shut the fuck up. Ask me a question.
Did you just poke me?
No. Like, I'm out. Ask me a question someone would ask me.
Sir, do you have the time?
Oh, no. That wasn't a pocket at all. That fell 40 stories down. I'm sorry. I can't get it. It's too... This isn't a pocket. It's a go-through. See? I put the stick in there. I'm sorry. It's about 20 stories down. My desk Oh, you haven't seen the setup of this. I did what no one's ever done. Let's just say under the seat is a full drop. 20 stories. No, I got it. It's a joke. There's no drop. Okay, ask me this question again.
Do you have the time?
Whoa. I'm blind. Sorry, get away.
That would work.
Ooh, you hear that noise?
Oh.
Can you do this to someone if you're blind? Sorry, this is a wrong question for me to answer. I'm not even from this blind.
No, come on. You love that
We'll
thing.
bring it to the... Let's now here for here's a prank. We bring this into a customs shop. Dude, I was in an accident. my fucking shit is totaled. And they're like, can we see it? And I'm like, look at this. Is there anything you could do? Let's bring it in. I'll spend $1,000 having this repaired at a high-end customs shop. Look, it won't even retract anymore.
Careful.
Cut yourself on
that really scares
Let's
me.
do that next week. We'll see my experience at a high-end shop that doesn't have time for that. But we'll really be serious. Okay, so at Joey Diaz's show, Kim Congdon was poked in the vagina. After they found him, I went and ID'd him, and they made him leave. That's it. He didn't even care he's being ticked out because he said, at least I got to touch Kim's pussy. So he's doing a blind act. This is like a Joey Diaz fan. I mean, it is. You don't just show up. It's not like Joey Diaz show and then it's just the general public who happen to walk by.
I mean, I wouldn't wish
He sells out shows, right?
I wouldn't wish a Joey Diaz fan poking on my worst enemy, so I do feel for her quite a bit.
That's what I mean. I want to know, like, does she understand that this kind of throws Joey under the bus as this happened under his special event? You know, I wonder if she's even thought that or if she was only thinking about her own article and how great this was. You know, she loves this article. Look at this picture she posed. This is a new picture. They came by and did a photo set with her. So, is there anything more to this story here?
That's basically it. That's just her tweets again.
Yeah, there it is. Does anyone know anything about this? And tell Joey Diaz the deadline again. Let's get some results here. Show me those results. Comment on everything. Joe, I think he responds on Instagram, DMs, maybe Twitter as well. Be like, dude, Mike David is working with Deadline. Did you see Kim Congdon? Send him this Kim Congdon piece because he's so slow. Just hit him with the memories. And be like, this was at your show. Now the New York Times says there's. You could even show him this video.
He won't get it.
He'll still think, you know, if you want to make it easy, just show him a clip of this. He'll get just as mad. So it works. Very cool. Coco Diaz in trouble.